My name's Andrew. I train Jiu Jitsu here at McHugh BJJ in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Let's see, it was 13 years ago now that I had a C5 burst fracture in my neck, and I was paralyzed from the neck down for almost a year. My recovery was pretty long. I spent a lot of time in a wheelchair. I had to relearn how to walk. I used to say that learning how to walk again was probably the toughest thing that I've ever had to do. But I was wrong, because a little over a year ago I started doing Jiu Jitsu here, and I will gladly say that this is definitely one of the toughest things I've ever had to do. It's also one of the best. My recovery has been limited to my right side. My right side's as strong as it used to be. My left side's still pretty weak. I wear a leg brace to walk. I don't have much use of my left hand, my left arm, my left side of my chest, or abdominal muscles. I just try not to let that get in my way as much as possible. It's always been an interest of mine. I never thought that I would be really able to do any type of martial arts. I came in with my friend. Immediately I was blown away by how receptive they were of me. Right off the bat, I remember Pete, put his hand on my shoulder and he said, you look like you're in shape. And I looked at him, I'm like, not as much as you may think. And he just said to me, he's like, every fight goes to the ground. It's kind of like the great equalizer, and I'm telling you right now that jiu-jitsu's for everyone. And I went home, I didn't really believe him. I came back for my first class, I put the gi on, and I was hooked. The day one, I was able to do the techniques, and anything that I wasn't able to do, they spent extra time modifying it for me, and just kind of putting themselves in my skin to figure out how it was that I was going to be able to do every single technique. It has given me confidence. It has made me feel stronger. I mean, everybody says this, but it's made me a better person because it has humbled me in a way that I have never been humbled in my entire life. I feel more involved in the people around me. I feel more involved in my family. I even bring my kids here, and they love it too. And I've noticed the growth and the change in them as well. Every time they get on the mats, they have a big smile on their face. Every time they see Professor and Tony, they light up. I think that one of the best ways to convey respect is to allow someone to teach your children. And I don't have any better teachers than these guys here. Blown away and very grateful.